Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to my classic plans. In today's episode, we're going to tackle my word of the year for 2026. Spoiler, it's not a, crazy word or anything. It's kind of getting back to basics. But what I have here today is I ordered this at during a Happy Planner sale a while ago, and I goofed. Like, I had no idea these stickers were this big, these alphabet stickers. So I haven't used them. I thought it would be a great way to showcase my word of the year using these big stickers. So what I did is I went through and pulled out my word of the year. Focus. I know it's not revolutionary. It's not even interesting. However, after contemplating this for, a few weeks, it's the truth. So I've had a rough few years and taking care of my parents, and I really want to focus on me and different areas of my life that I've neglected over the past couple of years. So it is what it is, and I'm sticking to it. So I pulled out those letters, and I also found some other letters in this Playful Type book. And you can see I've pulled this thing apart, but I've also gone through, and anytime I have other alphabets that are in a sticker book, I add them to this, so that this way, every time I know I need a letter, maybe numbers are in here sometimes, I can just come to this book. So that's what this is turning out to be. So not every sheet is from the Playful Type, but every sheet in this is from Happy Planner. So that is where I pulled this from. And also I found these are the three/4 top areas I want to focus on in the new year. And I found this, it's kind of like a purple foil. And this sticker was from an Etsy shop. I don't even remember, a while ago. I just got a sheet with a whole bunch of goals stickers on it. So I pulled this together because I like the letters, and they kind of tied into the letters that are from those big stickers. And then from there, it kind of just spiraled because I remembered I had a purple foil page. Again, I pulled this out of a Happy Planner book. I don't remember which one, but the goal is use up the stickers, and I'm all about the mixing and matching and making it play. Work together, complement each other. And then I remembered there was this kind of a crazy pattern. This sticker page, it's a clear sticker page, is from Amber Plans Her Day Fan Favorites sticker book. Don't know if it's still around. It's actually a really fun sticker book. And I thought, oh my gosh, these colors totally go together. So again, don't be afraid to mix and match. It'll work. It'll work. So that's what we have so far. And then I needed boxes. So I went in and pulled a few from Mojo Jojo Autumn Boxes 2.0. You've seen this before. It's been around a while. I'm just using up all the stickers. That's the goal. So that's where these few boxes came from. And then I just have a piece of paper that I cut down. I think it's 28 pound or 32 pound paper, and then I'll end up punching a hole. But let's get started. Let's start with, obviously, the front side of this page it bugs me when only one side of the page is decorated and not the other, because what are you going to use the other side for? So in this execution, I'm going to actually do two sides. So I'll put here the word of the year and like the definition, and the other side I will put how it breaks down into those areas that I want to concentrate within. So yeah, so let's just get this party started. I thought we could start with, these letters are freaking enormous. So I almost don't want to put down, and they're clear stickers too. So actually, why don't we just put this down first? because if I put anything under the background, it's going to show through. And I don't want that. So where is my handy dandy trusty ruler? Let's get a tweezer out. Okay, I'm going to use this clear ruler. It'll just help me, you know, position things. I have other rulers, they're not clear, and they scare me a little because I can't see where I'm really putting things down. But let's just try and get this to somewhat of a, that 0 is huge. But it is what it is. I can't believe it's going to be 2026 already. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to just start anew. I need to move on with myself. And if I still sound nasally, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I'm getting over the sinus infection. Not fun. So 2020 word of the year is going to be focus. That's huge. And then I want to put one box on here. So I'm probably going to have to move this up a little bit. And I'm probably going to have to stand up too so I can see what the heck I'm doing. All right. If it's off a little, so be it. All right. I'll go over that with the sticker smusher. And then again, I'm going to punch down this side. So I just have to be careful that I'm not going into that. And then this is going to be the little annoying one. I'm not even sure you can see what I'm doing. I'll do it on this and hopefully it won't stick to the paper. I easily could have written in what was happening here, but I have all these stickers, so use them up, right? Anyway, it's a dreary day here. It's raining and high winds, you know, not fun. So it's a good day to work on my planner and get it ready for the new year. I've been watching everybody's planner lineup videos, and I'm noticing interesting trends. A lot of people seem to be paring down and going more minimal and streamlining their use of stickers and things like that, which is interesting because that's how I feel. I definitely want to, you know, not so much pare down the usage of the decorative stickers. Eventually I'll get to that point, but I want to use up what I have. So that's interesting. I've noticed a lot of people walking away from Happy planners specifically, not necessarily the stickers, which is interesting. I was in love with those planners, but I just got tired of redating those monthlies because they didn't offer a Monday start, and I like my weekends at the end of the week. So there's that. You know what? This is kind of spaced further. Oh, actually, why don't I fix this instead? Hold, please. Hold, please. I don't want some of these letters really close and some far. I get seasick looking at my planner. So I'm going to just space these out a little bit more like the first one. It'll look like a real typewriter. Okay. And let's throw this on here. Good enough. Word of the year. Whoops. Okay. And now let's do this mother load right here. That's gonna be fun. Try to pull that off. I just do it on here so that this big part floating off the top of the ruler doesn't stick to the paper. This is going to be bad enough. Okay. Yeah, these letters, when I got the sticker book in the mail, I was like, whoa, they are huge. What, how, like, I guess you can use them in a planner, but, you know, then where's the functionality? Where are you actually writing in your, you know, to-dos and notes when you start using such big things? And, you know, I do know some people just use their planners for creativity, and that's okay too, but that's not for me. I'm using it to try and get productive. So yeah, I've been seeing that a lot too in videos that, you know, some of the other content creators are not using their planners for planning. At least the planners they're showing on camera, they're just using it for decorating, which is fine, but I use it for a real planning. Like, you know, I've seen somewhere they have like 2 things in a day. I don't know. I have a lot more than 2 things I gotta accomplish in a day. And it's not, I don't mean that to sound like a knock. I'm just saying it's not my style. I love the creativity of this, but I also have to make it functioning, you know? Otherwise it's in a really expensive habit. So that is a big difference. Okay, so I think that's good. Let's get to the fun part. And now I'm going to use these and these stickers on the front and back. So I'm going to just be mindful, like if I use one corner sticker here, I'll use the other one on the other side versus everything on one side. This way it'll just be cohesive across the front and the back. Wow, these are gummy, gummy, gummy. Gotta use that up. And okay, let's throw some more of these on. Come on, come on. These are pretty. I don't know, what are these, like, what do they call that? Mandalas? Or, I don't know. I don't know, but they're really beautiful. Yeah, the sticker book, it's called Fan Favorites, and it's really, really pretty. So pretty. I love it. I have extras of these. They have, you know, every page, it's not like, you know, several pages are themed together. They're all different. And they're so nice. There's like penguins in there. There's grass, like random things, but all things that are just really nice. I'm going to use this big one. What should I use? Yeah, I just feel like I want to cut this one. I'm going to use like 1 or 2 more of these, and then I'm going to go in with the purple foil. Maybe I'll use more of the, and then scissors. Yeah, no, I wasn't knocking people who use their planners as creativity. I mean, I actually admire people who use their planners for memory keeping. That is a labor of love, and I wish I had that time and the patience to do that, because that's just really nice to be able to look back on things. Oh, actually, I'm going to save that. Let's put this box down. This is where I thought I'd do the definition. Good enough. So now I can take this one and maybe put it over here. Yeah, planners are personal things. I just, it's just nice to find people that you can relate to who kind of do the same things. For so long I was searching for someone who did a fitness wellness planner, and that, those kinds of videos seem to be inconsistent on YouTube anyway. And I just throw that in there. So I'm hoping that I get to do some of those. In case there's anybody out there who's, I got some of the paper on this. In case there's somebody out there who's looking for that kind of content. Yeah, I sliced a little bit of the paper, but I always say, this is just for me. I'm not doing this for anyone else. I'm not selling this, so I'm embracing the imperfection. Ooh, and there's like a nice air bubble in there. Come on. And we're gonna embrace the air bubble. Yes, we are. Okay, what else? Let's do a few more of these. I'll put that there. I mean, I don't need to make it all completely covered in stickers, but I want to make it look cute. That's too high, so let's put this here. And yeah, obviously something there. And then if I have extra of the, these things, I'll put that in as well. But I want to keep some for the other side. Okay. Let's go, let's go. Trying not to snag the paper, but I think it's too late. It's all right. All right, I'm just gonna put that there. Maybe we need, yeah, I feel like we need a little here and a little there. So why don't I take a little guy, a little guy. Okay, and put the little here. And then I'm gonna take another one. Maybe this one. Yeah, this one. And I'm gonna cut it in half. What side? I think I want that side and that side. Okay. So just cut it in half. It makes your stickers go farther. And I'm gonna put this there and this one here. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. And then I'll write in, I have that somewhere, so I'll pull that up. And then on this side, this is where I have a lot of, actually, I have more words. So maybe I should start with the words. Okay, so this is, can I freehand this? What do you think? No, why? Don't get lazy. Don't get lazy. Get her done the right way. Properly. Do it right. Just do this the right way. Don't get lazy. It takes 2 seconds longer and I won't regret it rather than putting it right on the paper. Okay, focus. I know, not the most exciting word, but it really, I thought about renew as a word. But if I finished that sentence, it would only be renew my focus on, right? So let's just skip all the extra words and let's just get to the heart of the matter. Oh, oh, oh. Come on, come on. Okay. So let me just make sure I'm turning it the right way, because I once did this and I flipped it up somehow and I had it upside down on the next page. I'm like, wake up, girl, wake up. Okay, so this one I'm actually gonna do, whoops, wow, that just stuck there. So it wants to be here. Okay, focus. And then I have this. There's a method to this madness. There is a method to this madness. Focus on. Let me just, I kind of hate that the two greens are right there. No, it's gonna have to go this way. Okay. Focus on, and then this lovely exclamation point is going to become a dot, dot, dot. I have one dot, but it's too perfectly round, and the others will never be that. So I'm going to just make dots out of this. So 1, 2, come on, one more, 3. Oh, one went flying somewhere. Oh, I found it. I found it. Now, which side's the sticky side? That side. Okay, so focus on, dot, dot. I'm gonna stand up again and make sure my dots aren't going all over the place. I mean, they can. I'm not afraid of the crooked. I just didn't want them all, like, you know, going down. And then I have this stuff. And now the punch will be on this side. So I just have to be careful of that. All right, so that's one. And I don't want them lined up perfectly, because then if you don't get them absolutely perfectly, like if I tried to line this up and I didn't get it absolutely, then it looks, you know, way off versus it just looking like it was intentionally off or a little askewed. Don't know if that makes sense, but it's making sense in my brain. And I'm leaving room there. Okay, so making progress. So now the other thing I want to do is, oh, I was going to use this, but there's no room for it. All right, we may not use it. Okay, so now this is where we're going, and I am going to put right in the box. I hope I don't regret it. Focus on, so I'm going to focus on finances, fitness, fun, and me. All those things that were neglected while I was being a caretaker. And yeah, that's where I'm heading. 2026, bring it on. Bring it on. I know, I already told my boyfriend, like, I'm gonna be doing some trips without you. And yeah, there's that. All right, I guess, again, don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. Take the extra second to do this. Take the extra second. Oh, actually, why don't I do this on the sticker paper? This way it won't stick and you can actually see what I'm doing. I may not have enough room for all the decor I wanted to do on this side. Or I'll be chopping up these stickers severely. Anyway, I'd love to know what you guys are using for your words of the year. If you do a word of the year, let me know in the comments. I've had some interesting ones over the year. I had a few years ago, before I knew I was going to become a full-time, well, not a full-time, I have a full-time job, caretaker. My word was moxie, because I just wanted to add some zest into my life. That didn't happen. What else have I had? Last year was thrive. That didn't work out. So I'm hoping this year does the trick. Let me just stand up. Yeah, I'm hoping that this year I really can make my word of the year work. That would be nice. Yes, I'd love to know what words you have. And, you know, you may inspire me for next year, and you may inspire someone who hasn't yet made up their mind. Okay, let's go to fitness. I'm just lucky all of these colors ended up working out. It just goes to show, don't be limited to like 1 or 2 sticker books. Feel free to rummage through what you have. And, you know, what I found to really work for me is the sticker backing paper. Like, just put your ideas on a, you know, an old piece of sticker backing paper. And you can put it in a plastic like sleeve to keep it all together. You can even punch holes on the side and put it in, you know, an unused planner or your new planner for safekeeping until you're ready to put it on an actual layout. I just think that, you know, use it up. Why not? And it's so helpful. Oop, don't you stick? It's so helpful because you can get all your thoughts together and it's not permanent. I know some people use wax paper, but that's crinkly, it's awkward. This is sturdy. And especially the stickers that come on clear. The clear stickers have this sturdier backing. I mean, you can punch a hole in it and it's, you know, it's not flimsy. I can't see without standing up. Good enough. Again, it's just for moi. Just for me. Just for me. Okay, fun is the last one. So fun for me is going to end up being taking some, you know, fun classes and traveling. I haven't been able to get away from the home front much in the last few years, so this is that's going to be my escape. And even if it's just, you know, inexpensive weekend trips and things like that, that's really where I'm headed. So, all right, I see a little guy we have to trim somewhere. Where'd it go? Right here. Okay. Cool, right? It's getting there. Okay, so I'll put the definition there, and then here we need some decor. So let's take this one. I have to find a home for it. Come on. I'm not saving these few little things. No. So again, this is the side that will be punched. Can I get it to fit under here? What do we think? Let's try it. Let's see. If the sticker wants to cooperate, we will get it under there. I probably, you know, should have thought of this ahead of time, but stuff happens. Stuff happens. Stuff happens. I'm gonna do as much as I can without really messing this up. And I'll just trim off the side. Okay. Let's get this. Trim it, trim, trim. Trim it, trim, trim. I don't want to catch the paper again. Yeah, so it's, you know, normally with paper stickers, it's so easy to just trim because you can actually feel the difference in the texture when you're cutting. But with these clear stickers, they are so thin that it's, you don't have that, like, you don't feel the difference. So it's harder to, you know, cut straight. Oh, and this thing is still gonna bug me right here. It's the tiniest little thing. Okay. All right, let's do some more. Let's get the big one down. I think I mentioned to you guys, I did book a cruise all by myself. Again, told the boyfriend, like, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta be where I don't have to think about what I'm making for dinner. And, you know, just me time, quiet time, nobody calling my name. And he, you know, he was very supportive and was like, just go be careful. So I thought a cruise was nice and safe. And yeah, I'm so excited. I know a lot of people don't like to travel by themselves. I don't mind. I don't mind peace and quiet. I don't mind it at all. I actually embrace it. I'm turning it into kind of like a little spa situation. Yep. And that's what I'm doing. I can't wait. That's happening in February. Ooh, let's de-stick that a little bit. That is happening in February. Okay. Let's get some of these. Oh, stickers sticking everywhere. Go away. Stop. I keep trying to put it down on the sticker backing paper, but that's slippery and not going to stick. Okay, let's just do a little trim there. And I'll use this one right here. Okay, I'm gonna use all of these up. It's a goal. That's the whole point. Use up the sticker sheet. Like this backing paper, this is gonna be fabulous because this will hold a bunch of things. And yeah, it's thick enough that I can punch holes in it, stick it in my planner. I love to carry around with me black and gray boxes, smaller ones than this, maybe the quarter boxes and even the headers, because I can, if I have a plan or something that's decorated, I can add a box to it and thread in another plan or event or things that are happening. So I do that all the time. Throw that in there. And ooh, I'm knocking stuff around. Let's keep doing this. That's one. And two. Yeah, I would love to know what your words are. I find it so interesting, the thought that goes into it, and it's truly fascinating to me. It's so personal, and yet, you know, there are still so many words that people gravitate to are the same. And yet the interpretation of them is very different. So there's that. Okay, and now maybe let's do some purple so that I have this one just waiting to be placed somewhere. Yeah, let's do it right here. Oh, a little bubbly. Come on, go straight, go straight. Yeah, they're old. They're gummy, these stickers. But you know, I'm vowing to use them up. I actually went through my cabinet to take stock of things, and you know, earlier in the year I bought so many books. There was a Live Love Posh sale, and it's like, you know, Lux Winter, Spring, Summer, but I have so many things I need to use up, so I put those in the back, and honestly, it looks like I'm set with stickers just from having, like, if you have 10 sticker books, you have enough for like 3 years. Just saying. Maybe boxes. That's the only thing that'll, you know, you might need. But everything else, you're pretty set, honestly. Okay, come on. These few things I might save because I might have some more letters. I mean, you know, do something else with these the other letters. So this part I don't mind keeping, but this is getting used up. So I want to break up a little bit of the, should I do the bigger part first? Yeah. Let's do that. And then I can, oh, come on. Okay, that's one. And two. And this little one, let us put this. How about over here? That's so little. And then this I can put here. All right, now let's use up these guys. Let's start with the big. Don't know where else it's gonna go. We're gonna make it work. We are gonna make it work. Okay. If you like my content, I hope you will consider subscribing. It helps me out, and you can always unsubscribe. It's free to you. It just means that you won't miss an episode the next time I post. But again, it's totally free, and it really does help me out because there's a lot of clutter if you're searching for things. And can I even put that? Oh, actually, I'm gonna just slice where, this way I don't have the excess straight edges, if that makes any sense. And I'm gonna put that, let's do it upside down here. Okay. Let's see if I can get, stick this a little. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get a good portion of that. Ooh, sticky. Okay, and now I have this. Maybe I'll put this one here. All right, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna do it. Oh, we gotta do it. That's too cluttered. Way too cluttered. I'm gonna do it here. I'm using it up. I'm using it up, you guys. It's gonna be like a sticker vomit situation, but you know what? It doesn't pay to save this, and I paid for them, so I am not throwing these out. How's that? How is that? Let's see. I may use more of those. I may use more of the purple foil, just because I see a few spots that look naked. That was like a 360 spin. Yeah, let's do that. Oh. One more. Gonna do it. Come on. Come on. Boom. Done. That's it. Let's go in there. And now, can I fit this little guy over here somewhere? You know what I mean? It just needs a little. I'm just gonna do it. Is that it? Okay, I think that's gonna be it for the decor. And now I want to get this back because I want to put some little bullets. And what I also thought I'd do is, so how many goals do I have for this? So for finance, I want to track expenses, increase my retirement, and save. So that's 3. So we're gonna put 3 in here. And let's move that one up a little bit more. I'm just trying to space them out to think about what I'm writing as goals. Okay, for fitness, I'm gonna have 2. For fitness, it's move every freaking day. And the other one is strength training 2 to 3 times a week. Okay, and then fun is the 2 that I mentioned before. It's going to be like take fun extracurricular activity classes, and then the other one is travel, and that's just the emphasis me. And let's see, this side we need the definition. Okay, so let me get this all out of the way. I guess I'm not using this goals sticker. I mean, it's kind of redundant, right? I don't know. It's the focus. It makes enough sense. Blah! I'm just babbling, man. Okay, maybe we do this first. Maybe we do this first. Yeah, got that done. All right, and the other thing I want to do is this. Just try and get some of the extra air bubbles out on both sides. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, there's that. I do want to fill in this. So let me just pull that up. The definition. Oh. Hate when my computer locks me out. So annoying. So annoying. Okay. Pen. I do want to fill this out so you can see how I do it. I may not fill out the goals just because for time, but I just told you what they were, and you get the idea of where I'll be doing that. For this one, I did find, oh, maybe I should do one fancy. You know what? I'm gonna get my pen. Hold, please. Hold, please. Looking for my favorite pen. Of course, I want black. It's not my favorite pen. My favorite pen is a Friction, but this is my second favorite pen. This is not erasable, so say a prayer, people, say a prayer. But I wanted to do this kind of a thing. Oh, wait, I need at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so I'm just going to use up these 2 lines. And that is I'll make it thicker, but I wanted to kind of do this thing. And then the pronunciation thing, that could be a little smaller. Oh, this is going to be tricky. Backwards, upside down, E. Okay. So I can just thicken this up a little bit more. And okay, we're going to leave that there. And then the rest, because it's requiring more writing, is going to be with the Friction. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm sorry if this is small, but I want to make sure it fits. So the noun, actually, I want to put something under this because it's feeling a little squishy and I don't want my pen to go through it. So maybe I'll just write on here, noun. And it's the center of interest or activity, and then the verb is pay particular, pay particular attention to, I might need another line, attention to, or, yep, I need another line, concentrate on, and this is going to say AKA, also known as keep your eye on the, I ran out of room, so I'm gonna have to do this. It's gonna be a little janky, but you know what? That's how it goes, because life happens. So we're gonna do it like I meant it. Prize. Keep your eye on the prize. That's basically my goal. Keep your eye on the prize. So, you know what? This is how it goes. Nothing is perfect, but I like it. Keep your eye on the prize, and then I'll fill the rest of these out, you know, when we're off camera. Anyway, I appreciate you hanging out with me. I do hope that you will consider liking and subscribing and all those good things, and definitely share what your word is. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Bye.